and welcome into To Your Health. You know, 2022, our theme is A Better You in 22. We want you to be a healthy version of yourself. One of the things that you do when you eat, there's a key word that's gone into our vocabulary. It's called clean eating. Peggy Sutton's here today for To Your Health's Sprouted Flour Company, clean eating to the nth degree. Peggy, tell our viewers first and foremost this important word, sprouted.
Yep.
That's the key.
It is the key. Actually, Jack, it's sprouting flour or eating sprouted flour is an old time-honored tradition because back before the Industrial Revolution and the combine was invented, most of the grains in the farmers' fields would sprout before they got it out of the field, or they would leave it in the field until they used it or sold it, and it was a lot more nutritious. So what we're doing at To Your Health is we're bringing back that old time-honored tradition, but we're doing it in a safe food environment.
Well, that's neat. So basically, when you're bringing it in, you still have to do something with it.
Right.
And you're...
Right. So all of the grains and the seeds and the legumes that we sprout at our facility are organic.
Okay.
And they're certified kosher. And we bring them in raw. And then we have a sprouting process. And it's different depending on the grain or depending on the legume, like the lentils, has a different time structure to it, but the process is the same. And we sprout the different grains and seeds, and then we dry them at very low temperatures, so we maintain all of the good stuff that we produced in the sprouting process. And then we either sell it whole or we mill it into flour. And the wonderful benefits of sprouted flour is, there's a natural covering on the outside of every seed. And that's God's protection until it gets planted or it's subjected to water. And so in the sprouting process, we use water, and it breaks that barrier away from the seed.
It makes it bloom.
Yes.
Yes.
It does.
Yes.
It goes from a dormant seed to kind of a living plant. And all the vitamins and minerals that are dormant in that seed all of a sudden come to life, and they begin to multiply. So if you've got vitamin C can increase 800%.
Wow.
B vitamins are produced in the sprouting process. A lot of enzymes are produced in the sprouting process. And
these are all things we need in our body.
Right. So
Yes.
it makes eating sprouted flour products are easier to digest. And we used to say sprouted flour digests like a tomato, not a potato, because a lot of that starch is broken down too in the sprouting process. So it's just really good for you.
Good source of fiber also?
Absolutely.
It's got to be a great source of fiber. Now, where can our viewers get the product? And we're going to show you each one of the different flours. Where can they get them?
Well, quickest way to get them is online at healthyflour.com.
Okay, and we're putting that up on the screen.
Yeah.
Yep.
Also, Renfro's here in Montgomery carries our products.
When you go to healthyflour.com, they have another thing there. It's called a gift box. I'm going to kind of rearrange this. We're going to talk a minute about a gift box. It's wonderful to give somebody you love a gift that's good for them. And what comes in the gift box?
Well, in the gift box, you can choose 2 or either 3 of our products.
Okay.
And it comes with recipe cards and a dough scraper. Those of your audience who like to bake, they'll know what that is.
They understand a dough scraper.
My husband says if you don't know how to use a dough scraper, it's a good ice scraper for your windshield in the winter.
Not too much in Alabama, but
yeah. But our gift box comes with several other nice little items. But we offer
and that's
recipes.
you can see about that online too.
Yes.
And order it online.
Right. And
Good.
if you get some of our products and you need recipes, we have hundreds of recipes
Good.
on our
Well, let's go through
website.
the different things we have here.
Okay. Some of the things that I brought that are very popular. I brought our gluten-free baking mix. A lot of people are going gluten-free, and our flours are interchangeable, cup for cup, in your favorite recipes. So it's very easy to use.
Okay, and then this one. Then this is.
These are lentils, and sprouted lentils are so much sweeter.
And they make a wonderful soup.
And they do. And they do, and they're so much easier to digest. You know, a lot of people have issues with
Yes.
legumes and beans, and that goes back to the sprouting process that reduces that starch.
Makes it great.
Yeah.
And then this?
And this is our white wheat flour. It's very popular. It makes beautiful breads.
And we're going to
especially if
slice
you're
into
gonna-
that bread in a minute.
Yeah, especially if you're going to use sourdough or yeast.
Okay.
And our ancient grain baking mix also is very good. It's a blend of different ancient grains for
Great.
baking.
And then on your side,
One of our most popular products is our sprouted yellow corn grits.
ooh,
The sprouting just makes the corn so sweet.
Oh, I can
And
imagine.
they're so good.
and I'm going to hold that one up there just so that's the grits.
And a nice rice replacement these days that has a lot of protein is quinoa.
Yes, I've heard that. Everybody is,
And
it's a hot word.
delicious. It is. And you
it's so
just cook
tasty.
it up. It can take the place of couscous, rice, and it's beautiful. And it's one of our best
It's better
sellers.
for you.
And this is sprouted yellow cornmeal.
Cornmeal, okay? So if you want to make some cornbread, that's a wonderful way to go with it,
It is.
right?
It is.
All right, slice in and let's
Okay.
we're going to show you what we're using these types of grains, how pretty it makes it.
Okay. This loaf is a gluten-free loaf, and it's made with our sprouted buckwheat and sorghum flour.
Ah,
So I'm just going to slice into it. This is a batter bread, so it's beautiful to slice and eat or toast. And I'll just move this to the side so you can see that beautiful
oh yes.
texture
Yes.
that the loaf offers. This is a yeasted bread made with our ancient grain baking mix.
Okay, can you
Move
get
it
that
back a little
okay?
bit? I can.
All right.
And this makes a beautiful,
Loaf of bread.
yes, for
Yes.
sandwiches.
And what I'm going to do, Peggy, I'm going to tilt it up that way so they
Okay, yeah.
get it really
good. So that gives you an idea of the beautiful texture.
Yes, and that's-
So this would be great for toast or for sandwiches.
and a nice source of
Fiber
fiber.
and nutrition.
Oh, good.
And the nice thing is, being sprouted, whatever you would put on that sandwich, it helps your body uptake it
Great.
a lot better.
Thank you so much. Remember, it's To Your Health Sprouted Flour Company. Go online and more importantly, live better. And we'll be right back right after this.